I'm here. Antixius, how good are keyboards? All hex, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna open some packages. We got a fun little stream here, I guess. Okay. Let's find out what some of these things are. Alright, first package. Which one's a better view? Maybe this one? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I got these 1 female to 2 male RCA splitters. Next up, I got here an ADC, an analog to digital converter, which I'm realizing I think I need one of those wall thingies, but this is probably fine. Need something to power it. We're just going really fast here. There's a reason for this. The reasons will be revealed shortly. Alright. Next up, we finally got this guy. This is a 1Me Bluetooth transmitter. So I think today we are going to try to set this up. And next comes the reason why I'm streaming so early and so shortly. I feel like there's a small chance that I will be streaming tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. It'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday. One of these days, one of these next few days, I might be streaming, and if it's tomorrow, I'll be doing some photo work, I think. I just figure sooner rather than later, I should spend some time trying to get this set up. I also want to take a stream to open all this stuff up. There's also an extra free 3.5 millimeter, like 6-foot cable. I don't even need to open this right now. It's not even a big deal. It was free. Okay, so I will probably set this up after I finish the next 3 packages. Oh, it looks like this actually did come with a USB cable, but we do need the plug. Yeah. All right. User manual. What more could there be? Anyways. All right, 3 more packages. Okay, all 3 of these are keyboard related, and they're all pretty cool. So let's just go one at a time here. I have got, interestingly, a bunch of these. I don't know what you call these. These are. Have you guys seen these before? I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but they're all here. I think. Sinvec, what's going on? Welcome. All right, this is called. What is this called? Now we're doing an early stream tonight. This is I guess like a switch pad. So if you want to take a look at what this thing is, it's this thing. Damn it, really? So there are things that I guess you put on plates to make these switches tighter. But Gordon Derp had once come into stream and explained that these are pretty good switch, or I guess plate gaskets, gasket replacements for Topre plates. And this is kind of in lieu of like the Unreal gaskets, which I think that the Unreal ones are probably still preferred. This is just kind of like in a pinch, just like a replacement. And we do have a pinch. PE pads, yeah. Or PE, EVA, EVA, and Poron. There's like 3 different variants that I have sitting here. And so the situation is like, these are significantly cheaper than the Unreal gaskets, but one other thing too is that I just wanted it sooner. Because I think Unreal keyboards is not shipping until I think November. I'm guessing he's just taking a little brief hiatus. But I wanted to grab these sooner rather than later. I did buy these earlier this month, but they, even with a long shipping lead time, it still beat it out. Now, I don't know personally why I have so many of these. How many of these did I buy? Apparently I bought 2 Poron, 2 PE, and 4 EVA. Let's count them all. Yep, I got them all here. Okay, so that's that is. So to be fully clear about the rest of this week, so tomorrow I may be streaming, and that is likely to be some photo work for this shoot that I'm doing a little bit later on tonight, which is why this stream is early and short. I wanted to unbox some of these packages and work on some of these different little chores here, and then prepare for a stream tomorrow, which could potentially be photo work. And then Thursday will be an S60, which is an HHKB Pro 2 housing. So I'm going to be working on that, and I think that like I really didn't want to wait any further. I wanted to get these guys in just so I could have that build be as nice as possible as soon as possible. So that's the deal. Okay. Well, all right then. So that's package number 4. Package number 5. I guess we'll go in this order. Oh, it just tears open, doesn't it? Package number 5 just has my address written right on it, so I think this is my first alpha keycaps win. Like I have a couple of the keyporas, but they were bought aftermarket. I think they were fulfillment ones, so they weren't too bad. All right, congrats. Oh, this is the first time I've seen this. Congrats for the dub. We got this pretty slick sticker. Apparently there were 27 of these made, and the fun part about it is that it's one that's really cool. Resin, yeah, rare resin. It's BMO. Let's see if our autofocus works today. Maybe, maybe not. Come on, I believe in you. There it is. It's BMO. Yeah, I was really hoping I'd get this one, and I guess I did. This one's like one of the cooler ones that I've seen. I always try to sign up for these keyporas. From Alpha Keycaps, I really only specifically like the keypora sculpt personally. So I'll usually try to sign up for it. But this one, like I usually never win, but this one was one that I did want to win, and I actually did really want to get it. So very cool. Alrighty. Cool. All right. Let me figure out where to stow this away. All right. With that, we got one last package, and this is another one that I'm excited about, and one that we can take our time to sort of inspect here. Everybody check this out. We got replacement Pinocchio plates, the ones that they had remade, and let's just cross our fingers and hope that they work out. Ones that aren't so magnificently large. What song is this? I like the chill vibe. I'm gonna be honest, I can't hear anything. This is okay, that's another thing why like I wanted to stream this early, because it's like sooner rather than later I want to be able to hear the music that I'm playing. So we're gonna set up this Bluetooth transmitter today, and then we're gonna also investigate what's going on with these plates. Imagine if they're just super tiny. Imagine. Ooh, I almost took that box cutter to my face. Okay, they look right so far. Also, it looks like they deburred it. Oh, they did the engraving this time, and it's not a full cut, but they like, I don't know what they did. They like shot at it or something. I didn't know that this is what the engraving would actually look like. Let's see if we can get a good view of this. It's like, it almost just looks like it was like painted on, but I'm gonna guess that it's not painted on. It's just engraved. So there's that, and then meanwhile we also have this guy right here as well. So we're just gonna go we're gonna go grab those things now, and then we're just gonna go and check to see if everything like looks good. So 2 boards to grab. Superior Kimchi, what's going on? Looks normal. It absolutely does. Okay. So, here's this guy. Oh, y'all can't see it. Here's this guy. This is the duck poker. This one has a PCB that still has blockers screwed into them. Does this fit? Looks pretty good to me. And so one of the keys here is that we have 1.25, 1.25 on the 2 outermost. So we can take advantage of those 1.25 unit blockers and then just have our win keys be wider than usual. So that's cool. That's cool. That's promising. Meanwhile, if I try to hover it over this, it looks pretty fresh, I gotta tell you. So guys, I think that this is gonna work. Pretty slick. Sabi Sab, welcome. Mr. Sabi Sab, one of the many folks of the stream making fun of me for my my non-CAD plate designs. But the non-CAD plate design that has just come in, that we're opening up and inspecting, looks like it is gonna work. Looks like. Who knows? All right, so there's that. Ow. God, just hit my heel. This welding chair. All right, next up, slap a switch on all the corners just to make sure. I gotta unscrew those blockers, which we could do a little bit later, but I wanna take a little time here to set up the Bluetooth thing, and then we'll try it. But let's see here, does this work out, guys? Finally, it just gets set down, and it looks like it's fitted properly. Real nice. We now have a floating plate set up here for the compact MX-11800. Very cool, very cool. All right, these are builds that I'm now like, they're now available. I can now build them. Is the S on the underside? No. So it's like, they call it engraved. Again, it looks like it's almost like painted on, but I guess it's some kind of like laser shot into it, but it doesn't go through the other side at all. Which, I don't know, I'm fine with. I mean, it's just, it gets exposed there, so it's cool. So yeah, there we have it. Alrighty. Okie doke. So that's about it for package openings. Appreciate that, guys. I gotta probably wrap up in about 2 hours, so about 7:30. So we'll see how much we can get done here. In the meantime, I think there's, from this point, probably gonna be a weird amount of time where, you know, I'll chat, but I might largely be off screen while I work to set this up, or at least figure out how to set this up. For those unfamiliar with the situation, I am trying to set up this Bluetooth transmitter. Oh, how'd you like the Frog Mini? The Frog Mini was sick. Love the Frog Mini. Awesome color. I think it looks really great with the keycap choice that I was able to use. Feels good, sounds good. I like it. It feels, I don't know how to put this. It's just a very good board. What tadpole did you use? I used what did I use? I think I used the softest ones, the 50A. Technique, what's going on? Welcome. All right, let's get this open. Oh, it's a tab here. Hey, that's not an HHKB. It is, kind of. We have this blocked off, this macrocom blocked off, and this is an Alice HHKB called the BMEC. Oh, it is? Come on. You know who I am. Oh, okay, interesting. It already comes with an optical cable. Interesting. So DC. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so what is it that I need to do? Obviously, I think step one is probably plug it in. But aside from that, so it looks like power is over USB-C. So we'll need to plug this into something. Next up is that optical in, optical out. I think what we need is a connection between this ADC to this 1Me. So I think what would happen is we need this to look like this. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. I gotta investigate what it is that I'm actually doing. These two fellas here need to go to my my stereo amp. And then these need to come in from my monitor, I believe. One of the things that I could potentially do is avoid all of this and then run this straight from headphones, and I can monitor myself speaking, but there might be a delay, which would kind of be pretty annoying. I think all of this is probably worth a shot. And I do think I just have all the cables I need right here anyways. But I do need another wall plug thingy for this. I was reading that someone... You guys ever see those like clean power, like... You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like clean power and it's like super expensive. There's a guy who had a review. Nighten, what's going on? Welcome. Look at this. Do you guys think that this is necessary? I mean, I guess we'll find out. Something like this. Someone pointed to this on like an Amazon review saying like, hey, like you this guy said he reduced a bunch of noise by buying one of these or by using one of these. PS Audio Perfect Wave. I'm not 100% certain what it like. The thing is like I don't have as much knowledge about personally, so I'm not sure that I can particularly say. Okay, so this is an output. That would go from here. And what manufacturer did you use to cut your plate? China B? I used Pinoco here in, actually in the Bay Area, California. So that's out, and then this would go in. And then out would go to, oh, nothing. It would go to nothing because this is what's transmitting Bluetooth. All right. Local, oh man, must be nice. Yeah, it's like, they have like some kind of backlog that's always like a couple weeks out, but I always get mine a little bit earlier than that. But when I've had them, you know, redo stuff because of just whatever issues have come up, they'll always do it within like a couple days. So it's super nice. For sure. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, so what I want from this point is something like this. So if I were to set this all up now, the one thing I need left by this point would be another separate wall plug, wherever it is I can find one. And then I need to just like hook everything together. Ever had experience with the power conditioners? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I definitely had some noise creep in somewhere in my chain when I was trying to do the VOD audio tracks. So I did just end up getting like one of those hum eliminators. I'm not an audiophile in the slightest. I can hear the difference. It all seems like snake. I'm guessing can't. Seems like snake oil to me, or I'm just blessed with trash ears. There's times like specifically like for example, there's a couple of VODs you can go into where it's just like anywhere from like 30 minutes to 4 hours into a VOD. There's like a stretch of like 5 VODs or so where anywhere from that range of time into a VOD, you'll just start hearing some crazy noise. Like it's just like crazy static. I don't know what you really call it. So that's something you could definitely hear. When it comes to like audio quality, same here. I try to get into audiophile stuff, like, and I'm not saying tried. I'm saying try, like as in it still happens, and I still, it's a struggle, truly a struggle. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab a wall thingy. Here right back. Alright, I just grabbed this whole basket full of cables. Hopefully there's some stuff in here. Yep, looks like it. Some stuff here that hopefully is useful. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna disappear a little bit to a place that's behind my camera. Yeah, power interference is certainly a thing. You can hear it clearly. Back when it used to be common to just plug headphones into motherboards, get that clear audio. Okay, so I'm gonna disappear for a little bit back here. As such, I won't really be able to read your comments. You'll probably just hear me grunting and swearing. So be back in a few here. Alright, got some lights on here because I know it's going to be dark back there. Alright, where the hell do I place all of this? That would be the question. I have like everything all pointlessly connected right now. It's funny. I feel like... Can Bluetooth just go through things? Is that a stupid question? Can it just go through things? Like, probably should, like going through my monitor. I do have one of these guys here, so maybe I don't need one of those plugs. Alright, here's this ADC. Maybe I'll try replacing that there. And so one of the potential downsides to this thing I'm about to do is that I'll end up monitoring my voice with this setup, which could be annoying if there's a delay. I used to monitor my voice all the time when I would game on stream, but I don't really stream games really with much frequency at all anymore, personally. So we'll see how this all goes. Alright, this thing is just kind of floating here at this point. This cable is really short. Alright, will this work? Is there a power button here? Power this on. Oh, okay. So I got that working. Okay, so here's the goal. I got some AirPods. Ada got me some AirPods recently. And while I have the case open but them still inside, looks like I can do that. Alright. Testing. Test, test. I feel like I can kind of hear myself, but I can't really hear the music. Which is weird. Test, 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 test. However, what's going on? We should stream more games, bring us that top tier Splatoon content. Okay. Test, test. Okay, maybe I can't really hear anything at all, and I was just lying. Okay, so it's telling me that it is connected to my AirPods. But why can't I hear anything? Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Hello? Hello? What are these? I don't even know what these switches are. What the... Stuff is nonsense. How's everyone's Monday? Anyone friggin' tired? I'm doing alright right now, personally. I have an event to shoot later, yeah. I'm shooting a concert. Not too far away from me here. Okay, I have some AirPods in. You can probably see that I look like Obama with AirPods and waves. You guys know that meme? You guys seen this before? All these guys have AirPods and waves. I'm guessing you get a special pass for shooting concerts? Yeah, I do. When I can get them. I've never seen this one. They put the waves on the AirPod. That's crazy. I have not seen that one, but this is among one of my favorites. I remember seeing a Krillin one. Shoot, I don't know where it is anymore. Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna go scroll through Google Images. It's too risky. Okay, so I'm supposed to be connected to this. I can't hear a thing. All right, we have a couple of options out of this. Is there a switch on this? No, there really isn't. Okay, give me a moment. I will try to resolve this another way. Let's try a different setup here. Alright, testing, still nothing. Of course there's still nothing. Testing. Okay, still nothing, eh? Does appear. Oh, dude, I'm a freaking idiot. Wow. Okay, I think I figured it out. I didn't connect the ADC to the transmitter. It's stupid. Horribly stupid. Okay, 1 second. Test. Hello. Testing. Test. Okay. Still not quite working how I'm expecting it to. There's power. Test. Hello. Test. Still nothing yet. Trying a few more things here. Oh! Hello! Whoa, 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 whoa. Test, test. Whoa. Oh. Okay. That is pretty annoying. Hearing myself with a huge delay. Also, it only works in one headphone. Test. Test, test. Test. Oh, that's not so bad. Test, test. Okay. Test. Ho ho. Okay. I can hear myself now with the delay. That's really bad. Alright, let's switch this up. Now what's the best way to do this? Alright. Gonna fiddle around with more of this. I'm still gonna stay off stream while I'm talking here. And I apologize again, I am not really interacting a whole lot with chat right now, but I will. I will when we have this all figured out, and we will have this figured out very soon. Okay. Just put that away. Let's take this out of here. Okay, do I have the right thing? That's the question. So, red goes there. White goes there. Oh, okay. I hear just the music now, which is cool. And I'm probably only slightly delayed, but that's probably totally fine. Provided that, like, does it really matter if I'm too far away? Okay, let me connect this then. Red, white. Alright, and this goes here. Ah, nice. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so at this point now, I look like Goku with waves, and I can hear stream audio for like the first time in about forever. I wonder if I take out one. Interesting. Oh, group out. Okay. I wonder if you could control the volume on this. Maybe that's just like how to control AirPods audio. Volume control. Place your thumb on the stem of the AirPod. Oh, okay. I've never known that about AirPods. Oh, that's neat. All right, I think we're good. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I will explain this shortly after I figure out a few things. How do you... AirPods... Whoa. Hey, it's gone. Wait, was this not supposed to be out? Okay, so I apparently am in like transparency mode, which I don't want to be in. No. Okay. It's not doing what I want it to. Okay. Let's try this now. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so let me go back and I'll address all the comments here in chat, and then I'll also explain what's happening. Okay, so yes, I did buy a Bluetooth transmitter. And very specifically, I wanted to transmit directly from my mixer into these AirPods that Ada recently got for me. So far, this seems to work really well, I think, in my opinion, just overall after all of this. And I think this is another interesting thing that comes out of my audio chain at this point now. So, okay. So what I have right now is, you know, I have the many, like, what seems to be 4 outs, which is now like probably 5 at this point coming out of my mixer. One of them was just going into my stereo amp so that I could hear music coming out of my speakers, which contains my whole, like, the composite stream audio. But also can just, like, even when I'm not streaming, just means that I could hear multiple sources at once, depending on what I'm doing. Like, say if I'm just playing some video games and I want to listen to some YouTube videos or music or something. Like if I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch. Anyways, I've split that out now so that not only is it going into my stereo amp, but it's now also going into the chain that includes the transmitter. And I say the chain that includes the transmitter because there's actually an ADC that's involved right before that point, so that I could have the transmitter not gate the audio automatically. The ADC allows it to just go in straight, but with the potential of there being some possible noise. I don't hear any noise right now when I'm listening to it, so that's perfect. But if there ever is, then I can buy one of those $70 silent power things that we were just talking about. So I now have the AirPods connected to this, which is cool. But it looks like I have to sort of fiddle around with it. Like, it seems like AirPods in general, I'm new to them, can switch pretty easily between my Mac Mini and also my iPhone. But switching to this requires like just some fiddling around for it. But I'm lucky to have kind of gotten this. Oh, my auto chain's getting more and more complex. Yeah, seriously. I have to like adjust the what do you call this thing here? Like the sound modes prior to like pairing it with the transmitter. And then on top of that, I think I have to like learn to use the gestures better, cuz it's like really loud in my ear at this point. And I was like, I had to like try to turn it up a little bit earlier, but now I need to like carefully turn it down. Meanwhile, I only kind of want to like have it in one ear at a time so I don't look like an AirPod asshole. So yeah, but I think we got it all set up here at this point. One of the things, okay, to answer the question from earlier, so now that I have it split out, so what was going into my stereo and now is going into both my stereo and my transmitter is a composite feed that doesn't contain my own stream audio. This was a little bit simpler when I just had like the whole stream audio that contained my own microphone voice, just had less cables. But when I punched it in to answer Sinvec's question, how long was the delay? I think it felt like hundreds of milliseconds, which is just enough to be really annoying. It's like hearing yourself on a Zoom call, you know? I think if it was thousands of milliseconds, like, you know, like seconds, that would also be really, really annoying. But I don't know if that's necessarily more or less bearable. But yeah, it was definitely like that annoying point where like I could hear myself speak and then it would like bother my brain. We won't judge you. Nah, but I'll judge me when I look in when I look in the VODs. Yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much it. We're good on this. And so I think what's interesting too is that like I'll be able to hear what's going on like around me. Like there is a transparency mode for AirPods, but like I don't like that as much as like hearing myself. Now I could open this up. And if I wanted, I guess I could use both and use like noise canceling mode, I suppose. But I can open this this window now. They won't hear the music, I guess, which doesn't really matter. It probably matters more that I'm like yelling when a raid comes in. A single AirPod also means you can have one charging, so you can swap. That's the other thing I was thinking about too, though, for sure. Yeah. Can be worse than the Bluetooth meme from the mid-2000s of a corporate dude with his phone at Starbucks. Okay, that's what Jordan does. I see. Got it. I wonder how Jordan's setup is. I'm guessing it's significantly less complicated than mine, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Very cool. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for your patience. All right, so I have about an hour and a half left of stream. And so what do I need to do? What was I gonna do today? Okay, so we've done this. We've checked the plate sizing. We opened up the packages. Set up the Bluetooth transmitter. Okay, the end of this stream will probably be me setting up for my show. So you guys just watch me strap up and everything. The venue is not more than 2.5 blocks away, so like I usually don't feel that bad walking the streets with like 2 cameras. But you guys can see and tell me if it's really foolish that I do that, but I just do it anyways. I think his face cam is his phone. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, I got the plates. I got the replacement plates, so we're good there. They look like they fit. If anything, I could possibly... I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I was going to suggest I could possibly speed run the duck poker build, but I'd rather take my time for that because it's probably a pretty nice board, so I'm probably not going to speed run that. I need to strap up for concerts. I have to do a bunch of shit. Like I actually have a checklist. If you want to hear the checklist now, I'll go through it later when I set up. I have to grab this overhead camera. I have to dismount it. I gotta clear the SD card that I use because it's not a particularly huge memory card. All right, also I gotta turn this music down just a tiny bit, but I gotta learn how to do it. Did that get quieter? I'm trying to figure out how to use AirPods. Okay. I think one other option is I could just turn the actual music volume down. Now you guys probably hear it way less though. Can you guys still hear it? Oh yeah, they're really low. Chris is gonna become a Cyberman. I don't know how you have your screen so close to your desk. Oh yeah, they're like really low. Mine are like eye level. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I slouch a lot, and then on top of that, I always learn that like you should have like your eyes near the top portion of your screen. Although granted, they're lower. McJizzle, welcome and thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I slouch, so. Let me know if you guys still hear the music okay. I definitely turned it down quite a bit. Fuck that. The middle of my screen is eye level. Otherwise, I sit like a shrimp. Another thing too about this though is, I mean, I can raise. Okay, here's another. I'll also explain why. Because I have like shit underneath, like or underneath / behind. So if I raise it, like you could start to see it. So I mean, it's just like I gotta like hide it a little better. So it's like, I mean, that's like okay, but like I can't raise it like too high because like there's this face cam, right? Like it's just can't block this. Because like the camera's actually like slightly behind my screen. Okay. Okay, so real quick, just going over my camera setup for those of you who want to hear, is that I have to dismount this this overhead. I gotta clear the memory card if I hadn't already. Set up the proper lens, which is already on it. Gather up some batteries. Meanwhile, I also take a Nikon film camera, which is not here right now. Take some batteries for that. Grab the lens that I usually use for that, which is a long 70-200, which I guess is the one mounted to my over shoulder cam over here. What else? Gather some film. Depending on what type of show it is or what type of event it is, I need to grab like a flash. And then on top of that, I need to grab batteries because I forgot flash batteries last time around. I might need to grab some gaffer's tape because I've noticed that the body mount on my film camera has gotten slightly looser. Not 100% sure why. I need to grab all the caps, body caps, lens caps, all that. Set the bracketing modes on all my cameras, or I guess both my cameras. And then I need to just kind of address the 70-200 this guy's aperture, because like in advance, because it might not register properly if I do things like quite out of order when I actually get to the concerts. And I think we talked about that a little bit before. Meanwhile, the actual this over shoulder cam is gonna end up being my the lens that I use for DSLR scanning. So I'm gonna do all of this stuff. So basically I'm gonna lose all cameras except for my face cam. So we're just gonna be streaming face cam by the end of the stream. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, and then meanwhile, like I take both those cameras and I have one of those Black Rapid dual straps. So I put those on and mount them on, and I just walk out of here. Have you tried pulling the lens without powering off the camera? Wasn't that one of the proposed solutions? That actually is something that'll work, but I think just in advance of that, I'd rather have that be sort of ready. Normally, as they're doing it live today, we're undoing it live, pretty much. Okay, so that's the overview of what I'll be doing here towards the end of the stream, maybe around like 7:15ish, before I sort of wrap up. But until that point, we have a few things. Okay, one of the things we need to do is figure out what screws to use for the 1.25 unit blockers. We were kind of looking at this during our BMX stream. During our BMX stream, we were trying to figure out how to like mount on the screw-in blockers. If we were to have used screw-in blockers, we didn't. But I appear to have about 2 screws left, and I don't know exactly which they're for. Meanwhile, one of these bags is just specifically for KMac Happy stuff. Yet I don't think the screws are in this bag. So it potentially might be these. But I think we just gotta find out. So we're gonna look over this here tonight. 7:15, that's roughly an hour. Yeah, roughly an hour. So we have a kind of short stream. Short-ish stream. Alright, so you guys ever like have screws and like you don't know what they're for? Like what I usually do in that case, like, or what size they are, I usually just like take them to the hardware store and just ask the guy, hey, you guys know what screw this is? Alright, so here's a 1.25 unit blocker. I think this is the other way. And then there are these O-rings, and then there are these screws. So I just gotta make sure. I think these screws are meant for these KMac Heavy ones, but it's just like it got unsorted from the same Ziploc baggie, so I have to make sure. Seems like it for now. Okay, one separate thing we can do is we have this duck poker PCB right here, and I guess we could start unscrewing these guys just to see whether or not these guys match with anything. Because if they match, then that means either these blockers use the same exact screws, or I have lost the screws somewhere because they're not supposed to match. Yeah, that looks very close, if not exactly the same. So I gotta find some screws that are supposed to fit in this. I can show you guys what this is all supposed to look like at the very end of it. That one screws in magnificently. Did I like unpair these screws at some point? Because these don't work well at all right here. It's almost like it's not even the same screw. Oh man, was that why it was so bad? I think I did mismatch these screws. Alright, well I think that's the answer. Okay, so check this out, everyone. So here's our DZ60. I'm gonna move this up and out of here. Check this out. Here's our brand new Cool S 1.25 unit weird plate. I think how this works is I'm supposed to lay down this this O-ring right here. Press this there. Do the same thing on this side. I also might forego the O-ring because I remember using it and thinking it was a little bit weird. It's just a really, really thick O-ring. Or maybe I'll do one at a time here. How does this work? Oh, I dropped it. Oh, shit. Alright, I have successfully misplaced the O-ring. Alright, there it is. Oh, by the way, I think Sinvec asked someone, or I think it was Sinvec asked a question earlier of what playlist this is or what song this was. This is a playlist on YouTube from a channel called Smooth Sounds called Driftin', or I guess Driftin' 2, because we've already finished the first mix in the first hour. Okay, I'm thinking maybe you do this upside down. Hard to really tell. Gotta go. Have a great concert shoot. See you later in the week. For sure, for sure. Might be back tomorrow, but for sure we'll be back by Thursday. So hopefully streaming either tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll just have to see. O-rings are a hilariously weird fit. It's like I almost think like it won't really work. No! Bro. Killing me. You're killing me. Alright, let's see if this O-ring situation ends up working. That actually worked on the left side, but this right side's super not right. Grab some tweezers. Aha! Kind of, aha. Yeah, I don't know about this O-ring. Part of me wonders why. Can we get away without using it? Or, for that matter, do I have the O-ring on the wrong side? That seems more likely. No, I think it is supposed to be on that inside, but let's still just do it without the O-ring. The O-ring makes it kind of weird. wrong screw in here? Because that one doesn't seem to drive in all the way. Trying different combinations of these 4 screws that are in front of me just to see what might work. Seems like this blocker is really finicky about it. A little weird. Let me try this screw in that blocker. Maybe it's just this blocker. Yeah, it might be the blocker's fault. I'm kind of looking and I'm thinking that the threading is messed up. Potentially. So that kind of just gets stuck there. Strange. Early stream, Big Boss, what's going on? Yes, we got an early-ish stream today. I feel like I might be fucking up this threading. It doesn't seem right. Yeah. That ain't good. I could try checking the KMAC Happy Win Key blockers, but I'm pretty sure because I used the what's going on for the agenda today? We just we worked on setting up this this Bluetooth transmitter so I could hear music through this AirPod coming straight out of my mixer rather than out of my, like, you know, PC mix, which is cool. It actually works out really great. So that's cool. At this point now, we're trying to figure out the situation with these putting these KMAC Happy blockers into this duck poker. So I wanted to show you guys how this looks, but it seems to be the case that this doesn't really screw in how I would anticipate it should. It's strange. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure that out some other point. This is like, it's wobbly, which is not good. Overhead. So this is what my intent of it was supposed to look like. So the idea is that like if we threw down some switches. Interesting. I just got a page, but I don't know if I'll be able to, if that's even actually directed towards me, because I've been getting a bunch of pages lately, and they don't seem like they're even meant for me. A little weird. Okay, anyways, I wanted to show off the plan here. The plan was we'd throw down a switch, presumably one that isn't as tight as this KTT strawberry is, because this apparently seems to be really tight, and maybe I cut the cutouts a little too small for switches that are this wide. So I don't think KTT strawberries will work here. Let me try another one. We'll go with like a loose cherry switch. Do I have any cherry switches? And here's I think some Hyperglide brown switches. Just got some JWIC switches for the first time. They didn't open with a traditional switch opener, so I had to use my nails. What a pain in the butt. Oh. Uh-oh. So this is really tight. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I need to take this out and see if this plate is actually something that works or if it might be a little too small. Okay. These Hyperglide switches do seem to fit. They're just pretty tight. Oh, that's really tight. Will the rest of this fit? I really don't think I made this cutout that tiny, but there's a chance. Oh, this is shit. It's upside down. Alright, if we have any time after this, we'll do some keycap dress up. We'll see if we get there. This is actually gonna be a little interesting. We're doing like a sort of pre-build here for this duck poker at this point. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Do you always cut your own plates? Only when I think it's necessary. Or when I want to. It's not all the time. Let me change this to a thinner one. Space R60 or Space 65 R3 just right. I'm loving it. Nice. It's good to hear. Okay, I think we're... This seems promising so far, but let's find out. I might have switched these two blockers. Oh boy. Fitting this is not the easiest thing. Okay. Whew. I think I got it. Okay, this is going to be a weird build once we actually do get to it. So I did get these 1.25 unit blockers here set up. And so the idea is, here's this duck poker, and we basically can HHKBify this. It fits, but it's just like, oh my god, okay, there's a lot of weirdness to it. One is that I'm not 100% sure that I even have the right screws for this blocker, for these blockers. I think I do, but I'm not 100% sure. Second of all is that these plate cutouts I think are extremely tight, which has me a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie, a little tiny bit worried. This is the same thing here for the compact MX11800, which we could again throw those meme switches on real quick just to do another different fitment test. Duck poker, so cool. It's pretty cool, like the weight system in the back. But you know what would have been cooler, or yeah, no, I don't know about cooler, but I don't know if you guys have seen the V2. The V2 looks awesome. Okay, so this does seem to look good here, but this again was also something that's really tight. I think there's a chance that they might have cut this a little tiny because I did not reduce the cutout size, but the magnitude of tininess that they might have laser cut this plate is probably still sufficient for fitting on. It's just, it makes the switches really tight. And we can sort of like try to test this just to be certain. Like, and we could tell that like it still works because you could place it over the stabilizers. Like the stabilizers are just, they're still perfect in it, which I know I made them oversized, but wait, those switches have blue stems in them? Yeah, they're a bunch of meme switches. Those are kale housings with cherry blue stems. Yeah. But these right here are cherry brown. Okay, so the goal here is, and I don't have keycaps right in front of me to show, so I'm gonna go grab them because this is a chore stream anyways. I'll be back. So I'm back. By the way, just want to check in again, make sure. Is the sound okay? Is the music coming in all right? At an all right volume? Alright, so I found some CRP. So I'm gonna dump out some of this stuff here and we can just kind of look and show this off. Eka Chess, good morning. Good morning from for wherever it is you are. It is evening out here. And I think I might need some more lights coming on soon. Okay, so the funny thing is, at this stage here from Thailand Red On, is that 1.25 unit might be a better choice. Or like, I can't use arrows at this point because my Win keys are 1.25 unit, but at least I can start to use Windows keys that make a little more sense. And I'll look for an Alt key. Here's an Alt. Show this up once I get some keycaps on it. There's another alt. What are you building? We're not really doing a real build, we're doing like a pre-build. Just to test that things work. We've been trying to get this whole thing arranged for some time now. Which here is an old duck poker. It's a duck poker build. What we're trying to do here is we had this plate cut, which is a 1.25U for control and win key. To go along with a 7U layout, just because they kind of add up. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a super key, aren't I? And I don't even know where. I'm just gonna dump this all out. I don't know what I'm doing here. HHKB, like kind of an HHKB layout, because what we've done here is I have these 1.25 unit blockers that came with a KMac Happy, and it's like, why not put them to use? It's really weird why they even were ever included, but like, yeah, let's put them to use. Eka Chess, thank you for the follow. Kill Combat, welcome. Kill Combat, I did send you some messages earlier. I'm not sure if you might have seen them yet, but just some administrative messages earlier tonight. I guess earlier in the day. Ooh, why is it so tight? Okay. What's that Alice board up there? It's called a B-mech. This board right here is called a B-mech. Okay, so this is not a build we're gonna do today, but again, a pre-build. I want to show this off once I can sort of like place it into the duck poker. The duck poker is like a tray mount. Yeah, the B-mech above it's an HHKB Alice, which is really cool. So there it is. This is what I've been waiting for so long, is having a 1.25 unit blocked HHKB. And to get a little closer at it, so y'all can see it. That's what that looks like. So we'll build this eventually. Again, weirdly enough, everything in this plate is really tight. Maybe I'll grab some calipers just to sort of see what the heck is up. I feel like they cut it really tight. So here we got some calipers. Interesting layout for sure, for sure. Wow, yeah, there it is, 13.90. So, you know what? What I'm curious about is, I wonder if, so I accommodated, so here's the thing, I accommodated for kerf. I always do. I accommodate for kerf all the time in my plate designs. Yeah, it sounds a bit tight because it's supposed to be 14 by 14 and this is like 13.9. But I always accommodate for kerf when I cut custom plates. Did our mix end? 1 second while I check. No. I think I accidentally just turned the sound down on my AirPod. Okay. I was accommodating for kerf because I know that 14 by 14 is what it's supposed to be, but the laser cutters like Pinocchio will say like accommodate for kerf. This is going to be X amount. And so on this, I definitely cut it at 13.85 by 13.85. Because they made a mistake the first time and then blew the whole plate up like 33% larger, they came back around. We got in conversation. We came all back around, and you know, both of us, I think we were all just looking at this really with a fine eye, with our eagle eyes. And I think when I'd sent this over finally and said like, hey, 13.85 was what I accounted for, I didn't tell them that. They must have looked at it and saw like, hey, he must not have accounted for kerf. Let's account it for him. And I wonder if that's what happened here, because this is really tight. Like they were trying to be extra careful for me, but maybe I should have just cut it at 14 by 14 so that they would bring it down. Because these are some tight cuts. So I'm gonna need like the loosest switches possible. Maybe, you know what I could do is ink switches are usually pretty loose. I got these, we actually just tuned these over the weekend. Gateron Mizu Minx. I know that inks are always like really loose, so I wonder if these are like, if minks are like appropriately loose. Like it kind of worked, it kind of fit in. Boy, that's a tight plate. Oh my goodness. So yeah, maybe I might have to do like, you know what I could do is desolder those GAT black ink switches that I have in my skeleton. Maybe use it on this. I wonder how it fares with film. So not too bad actually. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to use some ink switches on this, whatever I do on this build here. Alright, but otherwise, cool. Have you seen Haven TKL yet? I have not. I'm not a huge If you're just joining the stream today, and I'm not singling you out like a chest, but anyone who's in here and hasn't been here from before, I'm primarily an HHKB guy. My collection is almost entirely of HHKBs, and that is intentional. So news about TKLs is slow to get to me because I don't look for it. But is there anything particularly special about the Haven TKL? What do you see about it? What I do know is the Haven 65 that just finished, right? And I think that Haven 65 was like had nothing to do with the canceled Haven 60. Haven 60, a very lesser, well-known board that wasn't able to actually make it through root buy. Anyways, so this is good. I'm gonna pop these switches out, I guess, depending on how easy it is to. Right, not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely use some super loose switches whenever we get to this. Probably Cherry or Gateron Ink. Your board is even into music with those gold record waves. This is like a really interesting design. It's in Chinese language, so I can't read any information. I see. Yeah, have you guys seen the Duck Mini V2? It's supposed to be like the second version of the Duck Poker. That one was really interesting. It had this weird, crazy back weight situation. Ooh, shit. Alrighty, we're good here. Just gotta again keep in mind. Cherry or Gateron, nothing tighter. We can kind of do the same measurements, I think, with what am I doing here? God, there's so much crazy shit. What HHKB would you recommend? Typically, it's always the latest one I've built. I like this guy up here, but you'd have to get it custom manufactured. All the files are open source, but it's like, you know, it's not something that's like immediately available otherwise. Price around QK. Oh, QK60. QK60 might have just finished already. My bad. What is it? Hex 3C V2. I think still has about another week left. So I checked that one out. If you could potentially consider moving up, Frog Mini, I think just had a drop. I don't know if it's still at all available. Yeah, those are some good options. If QK60 is already finished. Yeah. It's really, really interesting. QK60 and Hex 3C V2 both came out, like they overlapped in time. But I do think QK60 might have. I'll just check this. Why the hell not? Okay. I think QK60 has just ended, but Hex 3C V2. Let's find that. Oh, we're looking at AirPods with waves. Here's this. I ordered the silver HHKB with the PC bottom. So that's available. Is Frog Mini still available? Ooh, Frog Mini is still available. Purple B stock still available as well. Purple B stock still available. Red B stock still available, but looks like black sold out. Ada has a red. It looks really good. As I understand, this purple is different in the second round versus what was in the first round. I have the first round purple, which is supposed to look like this, but I was told that the second round might have looked like this. I'm not sure though. I haven't looked too hard into it. Technique, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, if you can move up and price it all, that'd be a good one. Meanwhile, you know what I'm realizing? I actually did just buy into the Hex 3C V2. Does it say what it includes? Oh, it includes a solder PCB. Okay, I was like scared for a second that this didn't include a PCB, but it looks like it does. Yeah, perfect. Green got delayed to November. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. I guess for now, I'll just leave this in here until we do this build. And this build is gonna have to be with, again, some looser fitting switches, but it'll be cool. Alright, one other thing while we're still here. We'll use calipers on this guy too. So this right here, this is for the compact MX11800. I'm not used to the layer key map yet, so I'm scared to enter 60%, but 60% looks so nice. It looks so nice, and when you get used to it, it's like perfect. Okay, so this was the compact MX11800. It requires 4 distinct plates. So given that, I had all 4 different plates cut, but one of them was an error. So this guy right here, the first time around, this one was one of the correct ones. This comes out to be 14 exactly, and I believe that I had my kerf set to, 13.85 by 13.85. Meanwhile, this guy right here seems really, really tight, and I'm gonna imagine this one looks like it did hit 14 up here at the top, so why is that so tight? Alright, these look like they're going to be very tight, but it looks like hopefully they'll just still fit the way I want them to. We'll have to find out, right? And we're definitely going to have to use like plate forks when we do this if we don't put in all the switches first and press it down into the PCB. Should actually be maybe easier to do that, especially considering these aren't 3-pin switches, or these aren't 5-pin switches. These are 3-pin. So that might be one way to do this. Okay. I turned up the music a little louder. I don't know if it makes a huge difference. Okay. So that about does it for that. What time is it? It's about 6:54. So I feel like we could do maybe like, well, we could clean up. I think cleaning up is probably important. But after we tidy up here, I think we could maybe do like one more chore's worth of work, which is probably going to be dressing up a keyboard or two. There's multiple I have to do, but we could maybe do one or two. thanks everybody for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate it, especially at short notice and short stream. But very cool, very slick of y'all. Where the heck did I put those CRP keycaps? Here it is. Alrighty. And this guy will close up. Alright, I'm a little worried that I might get like hungry before the show. I might need to grab a bite at some point. Alright, we got everything all settled and sorted away. Maybe. Alright, let's get on, I guess, some more lights. This is kind of interesting having this light pointed up where it currently is. Let's get on another one. Alright, I'm going to grab a couple boards real quick. Be back. Alright, so these are going to be a little funny because this is like entirely unnecessary, but we have here a PH60 build that is like, it's not even on the board. So I'm like, should we even do anything with this? It's like I could mount some keycaps on that right now, but it's kind of not necessary. And we also have the same thing here. This is an Alu J02 custom plate build. So you guys hear that outside? Looks hella silver. Yeah, these are some interesting ones. So I'm realizing I wanted to put some keycaps on this, but it's like it's hardly even necessary at this point. Because it's not even mounted to a board. Meanwhile, I do have another one that I could do another replacement for, but then that's another weird situation as well. GMK key. There is another one I'm thinking about, but I'm kind of like, where the hell are even those parts? Yeah, this is a weird one. I don't think I'm going to do these today. Not while, like, these aren't even mounted to a board, so why would I even... What's even the point of this? Like, I could, it's just... doubting that it's an effective use of my time. J02 and PH60. Dark Mode Media, welcome. Alright, so we're not going to do these. Let me go look for a couple other things really quickly. I'll be back. think my AirPods lost a connection. Or something. Or did it die? Huh. Can you guys hear that? Because I can't. Alright, let's try changing this. Alright, I'm definitely getting some weird interference. It's not like, I don't know if it's noise or it's just like the signal breaking up. Because those bins fell to 330. Oh, they're still 339. Okay. Right on. Alright, yeah, this, I feel like this is not happy. Yo, what? Alright, that's a little better, having switched to this one. Okay, let's try this guy. This is an Infinity. I actually really like this board. A lot of people hate this because it's like so wobbly. Every switch here is like super wobbly because it's like Matthias red except for this corner one that I put a cherry red in. Look how wobbly this is. Some people hate this. I like it. Feels nice, it sounds nice. Anyways, I have for a long time been bothered by everything that's on this. Also, it's not really even an HHKB, so I'm just kind of like, if it's not a real HHKB, like, why would I keep this whole like situation? Like, I like the board, but why would I keep this whole situation? So what I'm thinking here is, we'll do a keycap swap. We'll just put on all this like old DSA, and I hate DSA, but it just seems like the right move. Use this tray here at the top. Alright, this is probably honestly going to be my last chore for the night. And I'm going to be honest, I think at some point I'm probably going to give away these keycaps that you see here. These are Alps, Taihao Alps, but like a really, really old iteration that only has 6.25U spacebar, which I think would be really cool, like really useful for someone who wants to just try, you know, at its very simplest, some modern-ish, you know, in the sense that like you could actually outfit a custom-ish board on a 6.25U layout. Maybe I might give this away at some point. Just not sure when. Dude, we love those caps. Right on. So I think the next time we do an Alps build, it's probably a good time for us to run a giveaway. It'd be really awesome. What's that? "8U bars use 7U stabilizers." You really like trying to figure out a situation where you can use that 8U bar, huh? It's like, what is especially weird is like, how would you use it? Because like, you need like a custom plate and even a custom PCB for that matter. I'm trying, betting my mind trying to find a PCB plate combo for that. I see. All right. Really? The sprue is on the side. That's crazy. Oh my god. Struggling to get this in. Is this keycap messed up? There we go. My god. Why is this so challenging to press in? I've given up unless I can find my favorite board and have a PCB commissioned. Yeah. Oh boy. This is going to take a little longer than I expected. Oh shit, that's not supposed to go there. I have these co-star stabilizers that I'll probably never use. Alright, it's about 7:08 right now. The doors of the venue have opened, but the first act doesn't come on till 8. And then I think the main act comes out at 9:15. 2 opening acts. Man, I don't know why. Hold up. I didn't clean this before. Bunch of dirt in here. are supposed to be some mods somewhere. And I think this has everything but the mods. So I might not even finish this. Oh, this is terrible. I have an idea of where it could potentially be, but I gotta go and find it. This is one of the coolest ideas, I think. And it's like, I don't think it was super, super uncommon at the time, but I just thought it was really particularly cool. This idea of like, everything's just exposed and it's like an open, bent plate case. Actually really quite liked it. Oh, whoops. It's not supposed to be there. Alright, I also seem to be missing at least one keycap. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity, try to go look for the mods, because I think I know where they could be. Give me a minute. I think I found it. Yeah. Perfect. So I have no I have no stabilizers on 225 or 625. I think maybe at some point I'll just put in the last Alp switch there so you can sort that all out at the very end of it. So I think I'll need that. One more here. Now the last thing is, I guess I'll take this off. It looks like I had some kind of measure to maybe try to reduce Like, I think I did try lubing these stabilizers a long time ago, but didn't really work out. I don't know, maybe it did. Anyways, there it is. Put an artist in there in the corner. Boy, I really hate DSA, by the way. DSA, not chill, man. Not chill. All right. So this, I'm not 100% sure, has every single one of the, I guess what would be 104 keys. But we could we could sort it out and be sure of it when we get closer to the notion of giving it away. So we'll put this away for now. I'll throw these into this bag here. As well as these. Really, I love DSA. Oh, I hate it. I like DSS more. I mean, like, just in a vacuum, the DSA profile is not terrible, but I don't like how the rows aren't like sculpted from one row to the next. It just makes it really hard for me to like be able to use them. Like, on top of that, like, I don't think this even came with scooped keys. If they did, then I just put them somewhere. Like, there's no homing keys here on any of these. I love the, oh, I hate the uniform profile. I love the idea that you could potentially like sculpt the plate and then like have some kind of sculpted PCB mechanism, which I don't know if anyone has done that at all, like in a modern board. But if you could like sculpt it like this, then uniform would be cool, because then like it would actually be sculpted without you needing to have sculpted keycaps. But other than that, I hate it. Doesn't feel good to me. Okay. I'm gonna really quick check something because I realize I may have had some work to do. Give me 1 second here, but we are about to get ready for this show here. Oh. Okay. Cool. Guys, thank you for tuning in. The funny thing is, I need to like dismount a bunch of stuff, which includes like different cameras here. So you guys can just watch me do that for a little bit. I might need to check to see that the SD card I have is wiped. If I know where it is, shit. Where's my SD card? That ain't good. Might have an SD card in here? Why do I have an SD card in here? Hold up. This is the SD card. I don't know how being driven in there this whole time. Hold up, there's some work stuff here that comes up. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am a little confused. Okay, there's a lot going on right in front of me, but I'm a little confused why this SD card was in a different camera. I gotta recall why. Why did that happen? What are these pictures? This was from 2 weeks ago. What was I doing 2 weeks ago? Two weeks ago I had a chore stream. Well, Sunday night. 10/9. Oh, fuck, I opened some shit I wasn't supposed to. This has become the greatest co-working stream in the history of co-working streams. Me just saying a bunch of nonsense. Oh. Why did I do this? This thing you guys can't see was a picture of a jury summons. Alright, I'm gonna dismount some of this stuff now. Alright, this is my Shrek Rave stuff. I think the Shrek Rave was the 7th. Grab some batteries. Ooh, I have a teleconverter. I could use a teleconverter tonight, or try to. I have not at all practiced with it by any stretch. So I got a Sigma cap. Okay, we'll need these batteries. I need to look at my checklist. And also I need to clear this memory card, don't I? Alright. The lens is up here. We're going to take this whole thing out because we're going to end up doing some scans tomorrow. Alrighty. What do I need to do? This guy. cool. There, it needs some caps. Alright. Alright, I need to find my... So I have the teleconverter, but I also need the FTZ adapter, which is like, where the heck did I place that? FTZ. Is it in here? It's not in here. I don't already have it. Where in the world? Here's the double strap. Oh man. Am I gonna be late because I can't find my FTZ adapter? I'm gonna go grab some film while I'm at it. All right, if I was a Nikon FTZ adapter, where would I be? Gonna load up some film into this little case here. So about 4 rolls. We'll do 4 rolls. Sometimes I do 3 usually, but today I feel like let's get 4 in. Just in case. Where is my FTZ? Oh, I see it. It is attached to a different lens. Oh, oh, that almost messed me up. Okay, let's take a look at everything we need. We got the Z6 II, we got the F6, FTZ. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna try to go in order here. Goes in my bag here. 2470 is already on the camera and it's covered up. Z6 II batteries, check. Some masks in here. Put the 70 to 200 right in here. F6 batteries are in there. Film with the film case already in there. I think I'm gonna pass on the flash. I don't think I need flash today. I'm not supposed to use flash. Let's read to be certain. No flash. Alright, what else is on our checklist? Alright. Lens caps and body caps. That's a good one, because I don't know the actual answer to the location of my body caps. We got a lens. There's a lens cap. Already has, okay, lens. Missing 2 body caps. I got the strap in front of here. I got a lens cloth. Boy, we're cutting it real close, aren't we? There it is. Z-mount, lens cap and body cap. F-mount, lens cap and body cap. Alrighty. I left the room to grab something. I forgot what it was. All right, well, I'm gonna go pee, and then I need to go to Oh, huh. Hey guys, there's a whole bunch of people in here. Event. Sorry about that. Yeah, the event is. I'm shooting King Princess. A couple blocks away from me. President Stock Thumbs welcome. Technique. I like DSA too. How's Monday been? We're about to go do a shoot right now, so I'm just getting prepped. Today was a good day. All right. I gotta go pee and then change into pants and then get strapped up here. So stay tuned for that, I guess. All right, I'm back. Okay. Can I see the pants changing? You saw the tail end of it. All right, guys, we're about to get started here, get ready to get going. But if anybody wants to find a raid target, feel free to make some suggestions. In the meantime, I'm gonna put all this stuff on. Jesus, it's been a while since I've done this, hasn't it? It's supposed to be this way. There we go. Okay. Whoa, I'm getting some crazy static here. Yura? Well, I thought we were getting a free concert stream. No, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. No, I'm about to get ready to go. This one guy, see, when I heard he sucks. Is that static from the song or from my... Pretty sure that's static from my... My goodness. Alright, I'm gonna shut this... Oh my goodness. Shut this off. Gotta grab this memory card. Once this is off, Yura. I think Yura might be the suggestion here. All right. Also, gotta make sure everything is all set and good to go. F6 bracketing is on. Menu, camera. Auto bracketing. All right. Auto ISO, I believe we have on. Aperture lock. Oh, yeah, we gotta set this aperture lock. Oh, I also have this stupid, I got a couple of things on here that I need to turn off. What am I doing right now? Pencil F4. Oh, the aperture lock is already on. Perfect. Take some bears out. Okay, I'll try. Make no guarantee. All right, let's raid Yura. I think Yura was a Hexy the Grouch. I don't know if I've met Hexy before. Hexy the Grouch. Oh, let's raid Yura. I'm going through these ads. Confusing. Okay. All right, guys. I might be back tomorrow or Wednesday, but definitely at the latest I'll be back by Thursday. So, thanks so much for being here, guys. For those of you who are subbed, there's your raid message, and for those of you unsubbed, there's your raid message. Appreciate it, guys. See you when I see you.